Well, legislation to pass what activists refer to as good cause eviction is up for debate again in Albany for this session. This sparking new support and concerns for people who rent and for those working as property managers. Alex Love spoke with both sides and joins us in studio with how this legislation could impact people's living conditions and the industry. Alex.
Both the state Senate and Assembly, Isabel, have bills that are identical and aim to prohibit evicting tenants without having a good cause. Those who rent and are on fixed incomes in Rochester feel it's needed more than ever, but property owners have concerns what it will do to pricing and drive local landlords out of the business. Members of the Rochester Tenants Union, like Justine and Patina, believe the city of Rochester and Monroe County are in a crisis due to the lack of affordable housing and renters ending up in court too easily for eviction.
If I want to speak up and say there's violations going on, I shouldn't get violated by the landlord and get maybe get evicted because I spoke up and I dislike how they was taking care of the property or not even taking care of the property.
Help the families stay where they are. You know, they shouldn't let outsiders come in and raise the rent and force people out of their homes and neighborhoods, and they call it affordable rent. It's not affordable for me and my family.
In both bills that have yet to be voted on, landlords are prohibited from raising rents more than 3%, or 1.5 times the annual percentage change in the region's consumer price index without justification. Renters would also have more of a say in renewing their lease. The tenants union argues this would fix an outdated, broken system.
I just got put into an apartment that got the same exact thing going on, and I acknowledged it, and now I'm facing being evicted. I've been to court twice in almost a year for being evicted because I spoke up and said there's some fraud going on.
Local property owners like David Lane, who's president of the Finger Lakes Landlord Association, have concerns this bill overlooks risk factors property owners face in this business, with costs of managing their units always changing, and will drive family-owned companies out of business.
I paid $15,000 more to the natural gas company last year than I did the previous year. That equates to $35 per apartment per month, and $35 is about 5%. So it's already over that 3% cap.
Lane acknowledged New York has a housing shortage, but believes new laws like these will drive developers away, despite Governor Kathy Hochul's promise of 800,000 new units to be built.
If legislation such as the good cause eviction legislation goes through, she's going to have a tough time finding people that want to build rental properties in New York State. They're going to go somewhere else that doesn't have this legislation. I like the approach better of incentivizing builders.
Currently, every unit for rent that Lane manages and most of the properties his colleagues in the Finger Lakes Landlord Association oversee are listed below the market rate, but they fear passage of good cause eviction would force them to raise rents to the market rate. Isabel?
All right, thank you very much for that thorough report, Alex. And co-sponsors of the good cause eviction bills include Senator Samara Brook and Assembly members Harry Bronson and Demond Meeks. Both have yet to be voted on the floor, but to read the full legislation, you can visit this article at rochesterfirst.com.